Welcome to Donut Donny's Retro channel. Today we are looking at another retro classic. Hello everyone, Donut Donny here. Welcome to another episode of the Retro Gaming Series where we look at some football classic games from the early 80s to the early 90s. And today we are looking at a game which I was told about quite a few weeks ago in the ZX Spectrum Facebook group. I never heard of this game until I was actually got told about it, and this is a game called Just Simply United, released in 1984 by CCS UK, done by two guys, A Power and T Medham, again on the ZX Spectrum 48K. Original playing price was $5.95. There's no reviews about this game, and the game's done quite differently. As you can see here in this screen here, this is actually when you go into your pick your side and everything, you actually have to. It's like how can I describe it? It's like American football draft. You actually have to. You got a amount of money, and then you spend it on your players you want to bring into your side straight away. So you actually start with no side whatsoever, no name of the side either, which is quite a unique way of doing it. So this actually got two reviews. It actually had some reviews done, which we will go and have a look now. So again, here's the reviews, and this is where I always look for the information. So 1984, page 45. So let the computer load up. See if we can find it. Looks like it's not actually finding it. Oh, there we go. It did. It heard me. And then we'll try to look for the review. There we go, United. There are now a number of football management simulators around. The most famous, undoubtedly, Football Manager, of course. CCS have been noted for their strategy management games. Can they beat Addicted? The game is played in a somewhat different manner, although the ultimate aim is much the same. You start in the 4th division to win the league championship. Again, this is before the Premier League. Once loaded, the program offers a chance of buying, selling, renaming, and training players. Choose a team, blah, 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 blah. You start with no players and 6.5 million to spend. At table, 20 available players come up with numbers I'm telling you, whether they're young, prime, mature, or old, and then goalies, sweepers, defenders, blah, blah, blah. Each is shown with a strength rating, and apprentice costs nothing and play their first 4 games at level 0 before being classed as young players in level 2. Morally speaking, you select a team is all clean at the start, that is, they have been disciplined. Before a match, you may decide how hard you want to play, clean or dirty. The higher the selected level, the better the chances are. Different unbalanced teams, the total strength of any group within a team must not exceed 3 times the strength of any other. Having selected a team, decide on how dirty you are to play with, which your team you wish you allocate advancements and strengths to stress. Okay, I'm getting a bit garbled there. In United, the graphics represented is seen from top and match mechanisms such that shots are shown an object of the game. Selecting your team carefully is ensured that you get the maximum number of shots. Blah blah blah. The editor highlights may be watched in full with each real-time minute taken approximately 4 seconds on screen, or it may be skipped over to the result by pressing Capture from F. Okay, so you've got your own little speed control here. Criticism, let's see what they say then. I would say at the start I'm neither a fan of football. I also found the allocation hard to play and the advantage strengths a bit difficult to understand. Yeah, I did look for the instruction sheets myself, and I thought, ooh, God, that's a bit technical. Um, this football simulation can be summed up by saying that the strategies are better than Football Manager and much more involved, but the actual work and graphics are worse. So choices matter of opinion. The game is very slow as in the actual match. Generally, I prefer Football Manager. This is Football Manager 82, remember, 1982. So use car, not much. Graphics, many text. Sound, restricted. Okay. General rating, above average on strategies, poor on graphics, but overall enjoyable simulation. 53%. Okay, so he probably didn't like think it was that bad. But anyway, we go straight to the game. Please enter your club's name. So this is where the club is actually formed. So I've got to remember we're on the Spectrum keyboard. Your club is Oxford United. One moment, please. So we're still waiting. Again, we won't see. We won't see how slow this game is because if it goes too slow, I can speed it up. But we will when we get to the match screen, we will see how slow it is before we're doing anything. Right, so play session, buy player, sell, rename, train, choose team, fixtures, display league table, scouting, save game. You have 0 players, so it means I have to buy players. I need to get a good team out. So, young, prime, mature. It's a good little, yeah. It's a weird way of doing it, but in some degree it's actually quite decent. But you've got 6.5 million now. Obviously the goalies are quite pricey, so I think we're going to go for a young goalie, number 3. He's got a skill factor 6, and he's costing just under 1 million. And we can give him a name. So let's give him a name, which is quite unique. You can give all your players names. So that's our goalie sorted out. Now we need I was going to say we need a second goalie, but there's not many options there. Let's go for a sweeper. I have to think of some English names here. Lewis. So we've got goalie, we've got a sweeper. And then we got 4.5 million still. I think we're going to get another defender, the cheapest one, player number 6. What's his name? Whoops. Morris. So another defender, number 9. Harris. Some midfielders now. Number 11. Birch. Number 12. Jones. I'm going to buy some apprentice as well, obviously, because they're cheap. Number 10, another midfielder. Beaumont. Another player, another midfielder, I think. No, let's go and get the defender, actually. Oops. Smith. Of course, we've got to get Smith in the game. Let's just click 0 to N. How many we got? We've got 8 players. Okay, so we still need at least 3 more for the team. So I think we need to start looking at strikers now. So number 19, mature striker. Of course, we put Lineker in the game. Let's see if we can spend big. Actually, we got a prime number skill force 7 worth 500,000. That's not too bad, actually. Kane. Let's get apprentice in. Paulson. That's 11 players then. We've still got 1 million left, so we're doing well here actually for money. So we get another 15 in. Johnson. That's 12 players. Another apprentice in. Price. 13 players, and we still got just over 1 million left. I think we need to buy that striker. That's 6. Saka. Oh, that's sake. Doesn't matter. Another apprentice in. Birchall. Again, I'm just thinking these names off in memory. Another player. Let's get number 18 in. See if I can spell Saka right this time. There we go. I'll go back and rename the other one. We can get no, we can't afford any more players actually. We can buy another defender 1 if we want to, but I'm going to experiment and get loads of apprentices in because after 3-4 games they actually get better. Wes 20 again. I'm running out of names. Morris 20 again. Keegan. 20 again. Oops, that's meant to be donut, but there we go. 20 again. You can see it. No more room. I was just right. So let's rename player because I've got two players who are very similar. Here we go. Here's the name. Here's the squad. Number 14. Another forward name. Vardy. There we go. 0 to end. Right, cool. So rename players, train players, number 4. No V. Oh, you earn points. No VP available yet. Okay. Choose team then. Let's choose our squad. We've only got one goalie, so I'm hoping some of those apprentices will become goalies. What position? One? Oh, goalkeeper. Okay. Odd way of selecting. Which player? Number 2, sweeper. Which player? Number 3. I think you get the gist what I'm doing. Which player? Number 8, defend. Oops. So it's got to be DF. So that's 1, 2. I think yeah, I need some. I thought I should have got more defenders. Never mind. Number 4. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 4 midfielders now. So number 5, Birch. So it's MF. And number 6, MF. Number 7, MF. Now get the attackers in. Number 10, MW. 14, FW. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One player left. And let's put Johnson or let's put Lineker in. FW. That should be it. Now let's see. I'm going to just try something. FW. 0 to end. Legal team, too many players. Yes, I know. So I need to take a player out. Choose team. So I'm hoping it lets you take a player out. Which player? So I need to take Johnson out. 12. To what position? It's not letting me choose no position. How do you go back then? Okay, it's not actually letting me do that. Which player? Okay, I'm gonna go and find out how to change positions here because it's not letting me, so I'll be back. Right, I think I've solved it. What I had to do, it says which player. I thought you select player 12 in this case, and then on 12, minus 12 to drop him. But no, when it goes to which player, you have to actually type minus 12 on this screen, not this next screen. And that took me ages to sort out. So, yeah. But anyway, that should be all the squad this time. So, yeah. So we will now get to a game at last. Play session. And see what happens next. It's a very strange way of doing it, but it's quite unique as well, actually. Your team away at York City. How hard do you wish to play? I think we're going to play 7. Levels for SW. Don't know what this means. 3, I suppose. Levels 5. I'm just 5, 7. Unbalanced team or not. 7 levels. Okay, so do we have to do a mixture of 7? That's 4. 6, 1. Unbalanced team or not 7 levels. I do not know what this means, to be honest. 4, 4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not know what it means by this. I think you know what I need to do. I need to go back and look at the instructions again. This is really, I'm not liking this now, as you can tell. Right, to be honest, I've looked for the instructions and they are not clear at all. I'm going to make a pretty rare decision here. I'm actually thinking of stopping the game now. Because I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to do this. I don't know. The instructions don't make it clear what it means by unbalanced teams. I think this game is far too technical. It's very unique though. It's a very unique game. I've never seen a game like this where you have to buy players in, and then you have all this unique way of selecting players and dropping players. The instructions try to make things clear, but I think this game is too technical for its own like. Hence why I can see that reviewer thinks it's too in depth. But the makers of this game must be applauded. The way they've actually made it to make it so unique compared to other games. There's good colour here. It's a shame we're not going to see the match screen. Maybe you guys have played United yourselves and understand what this unbalanced of levels mean. Like I do not know what total 7 levels. It says unbalanced team or not 7 levels. So what does that mean? Do I have to type in 7 all the time or something? Let's try 7. Nope. Even instructions don't make it clear what you have to type in here. So if I add this up to 7, for instance, 2, 3, 4, 3, that's 7, but it's unbalanced or not 7 levels. I could be doing this constantly for the next 10 minutes trying to sort out what it is, and every time I go through the instructions are not even making it clear. I'll show you what I mean by the instructions are not very clear. If we look at the instructions here, it says it here. If you are home, you'll be given 6 extra levels, which I was given 7, I think, to strengthen the side, and any team must play hard or up to a maximum of 10. Strengthened sides must still obey the balance rule. Of course, a hard side will be rather effective than the clean one. So it's all to do with this game mechanics. You have full control of the formation tactics used by side. Shots are won with an area of your own team is stronger than the other. That makes sense. So yes, you put more in the attack. It has to be applauded for being a unique game. I've never seen a game like this, but I don't understand how you play it. Especially with that balance level thing, because it clearly here says it doesn't say in instructions how you actually allocate these levels. So yeah, it's frustrating, and I hate feeling like this when a game gets to me. That it makes no sense, because I would love to carry on this game and see what the match highlights actually is, but the hard play bonus totals 7 levels. I do not know what it means. I'm putting various figures in. Unbalanced team or not 7 levels. Because I know 6, that's the goalie, that's a sweeper, and then that's the rest of the defence, that's midfield, and that's the attack. Hard play bonus, total 7 levels. I'm still in my head trying to sort this out so you guys can see the game itself. But no matter what I'm doing or trying to do, it's... Oh, hold on. Did I just solve it? I did. Okay, that was a complete fluke. But here we go. Here's the match highlights. And this is normal speed. Yeah, so by complete fluke, I actually sorted out the levels. And don't tell me how I did that, because I haven't got a clue. But yeah, this game is very frustrating. Oh, we got a player sent off after 6 minutes. Come on. I think you can tell I'm not going to stay with this game for much longer. This is 6 times the speed. We're losing 2-0 anyway. It's good to hear a lot of sound, and this match highlight screen is unique, if very basic. Oh, Vardy scored for us. So by complete fluke, I managed to sort out that levels problem, even though I haven't got a clue what I was on about. At least it's good. The second half, the scores are actually moved to the other way around. Oh, we've 2-2. Oh, 3-2. It's definitely it's a very unique game. This actually, I've never seen a football game like this. But God, it's so frustrating. It's going to be half. We're going to lose 3-2. Okay, so there's only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sides in the division. And the league table looks a bit strange. It just shows you points and goal differences. That's it. One moment, please. Okay. Can we train players now? We've got VIP points, 0.5 VIP. So we can use that for training. No, we can't use that for training. Let's play session. Let's play another game. I'm on illegal. What do you mean illegal? Oh, I've only got 10 players. Oh, okay. Choose team. Well, turn the speed off. Actually, the speed is very fast at the moment. So I just don't want to hang around. Morris is gone. So I need to select another defender. Let's select one of the apprentices in, even though he's got skillful nothing. So Paulson will come in. 0 to end. Play session. 6 levels. Again, I don't know how I did the other one. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. I don't know how I do it. How I did it. 3. Do we should play clean or dirty? So if it's 6 levels, I've selected 5, so it's that lets it do it. So let's 8. Oh, there goes my Alexa, thinking I was talking to it. Home advantage. Oh, it was a home advantage and then hard play bonus. So I think I need to allocate 7. My Alexa keeps talking. Sweeper 2. I think I need to select total level 7 under 8. That makes sense. 8 levels, but I need to select 7. 2. That's 4. 6. No, that doesn't work. I thought I knew how to do it there. 3. Oh, 22 is wrong. I'm going on fast speed. That's what's doing it. Let's go back to normal then. So I don't. 2. 1. 1. 2. That worked. Strange. These home advantages and hard play bonuses. I've never seen that in a game. So this game is very unique in a lot of ways, but it's the learning curve. Jeez, it's a little bit steep. Yeah, I'm really mixed about this because it's a very unique game, but it's complicated. You have to spend a lot of time trying to understand how the game mechanic works. But the people who made this game have to be applauded for. There's many original aspects of this game, but it's frustrating. You can imagine it took me a while to sort out many of these games' mechanics. Oh, did we get another player sent off again? Remember, this is very fast speed, hence why this is going like this at the moment. The match screen is unique. It's unique, I have to say. Yeah, I don't understand what the bonus is all about. I'm sure you people watching this might know it a bit better than me. And also the money's going up. That's good. If we choose the team, does that mean one of the apprentices are going to be going up a little bit? Yeah, Paulson was on 0, he's on 1 now. That's good. But anyway, so that's United. How can I summarize this game, which has caused me a few problems? It's unique. It's a very unique game. I haven't seen a football game like this before. Incredibly frustrating, though. I would not play this game again, personally. But fair play to it. There's a lot of things in this game which is unique, as I keep saying that word. Like you start from scratch, totally from scratch. Like your team doesn't even have a name, and then you got a limited amount of money. Then you invest your players in, which is great. Then the VP status, when you gain VIP points, you can then use those VP points for various things, which is again unique. The match screen is different. I've never seen a match screen like it. It's good. Good use of color, good use of font. So you would say that I would give it a good positive review at the end of this, but no, I think it's extremely frustrating. It took me a while to figure out how to drop a player. I had to keep going back to the instructions to figure out how to do it. Picking your side is different. So I would I would not play it again, but I would recommend it to other people to give it a go at least. It's not terrible at all, far from it. But I just would not play it again. I'm not very patient when I play some of these games, and this really, I, I did not like it. As simple as that. But I don't think it's a totally awful game. I think it's definitely worth a go and see if you can understand it better than me. I'm sure you would. And yeah, let me know. So this is a very frustrating me ending this episode. Let me know what you think of United. Again, yeah, it how can you, it's I think this game is what you call a Marmite game. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna not really like it whatsoever. And I don't like it, but I think people who really get into this would like it, if that makes any sense. But again, I would not play it again if it was me. But yeah, I would say give it a go though, because it's well thought out game. There's a lot of newer mechanics that's never appeared in any other football games since 1984 or even before 1984. So I definitely would say give it a go, but not for me. But anyway, let me know your thoughts of this very frustrating, confusing game. And thanks for tuning. Don't saying goodbye. What are your thoughts about this game? Please let me know in the comments. Many thanks for watching this video. Greatly appreciated. If you like this channel, please send me a like or subscribe.